Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk The Leftovers. 2 episodes ago, we poisoned Kevin Garvey to death. The last episode, we spent the entire episode inside his mind as he fought his powerful adversary, Patty. He seemingly defeated her, and he woke up buried in the sand in a makeshift grave being watched over by Michael from next door. I have questions. First of all, how long was Kevin dead? Was it a matter of minutes? Is there a time dilation effect, like our dreams don't last as long as they actually feel, that sort of thing? Or was he dead for days? Has he spent 3 days? We've buried things for 3 days underground on this show multiple times, and they've woken up. Whether it's Erica's birds in a shoebox, whether it's the news reports of some guy out in Australia, I'm not putting it past the fact that Kevin's been dead for 3 days. Did he actually defeat Patty? Is Patty gone? How long do we have to be with Kevin in this episode or into the future before we're confident that Patty isn't coming back? Because I feel for Kevin. I love Patty as a character. I love Patty as an imaginary character. But for Kevin's sake, I hope that she's gone. But how do we know? How do we know she's not gone? There were a lot of things left sort of hanging at the end of episode 7, 2 episodes ago, that we didn't touch on at all last episode, that hopefully we'll get into now. I'm thinking stuff like, I don't know, Jill and Lori reuniting. Where's Tommy? How is Nora going to react? If Kevin was actually dead and missing for 3 days, how has everyone reacted? What's Nora's reaction to that going to be? Will she actually take him back if he comes back and says Patty's gone? How is she going to deal with Lori in the house? I'm expecting batshit crazy in this episode, is basically what it boils down to. And there's 2 big final nails in the coffin that convince me that that's going to be the case. First of all, it's the 9th episode out of 10. And a lot of shows are in the rhythm where the crazy season climax happens in the penultimate episode of the season. Game of Thrones was notorious for that. Season 1 of Leftovers was exactly the same. The 9th episode of Season 1 was the Garveys at their best, where we spent the entire episode in flashback, seeing not just the Garveys, but a lot of our characters just prior to 1014. And the final reason why I think this is going to be a crazy episode is this episode is called 1013, namely the day before the Great Departure. So are we flashing back there again to the same time frame as the Garveys at their best? Or is this some other reference? Is this the anniversary? Have we reached I think we're in the spring, but honestly I've lost track of the time and the timing of the show, the chronology. Are we coming up on an anniversary of 1014? I don't know. The other spooky, interesting thing about 1013 is this. Before Lost, there was a show that really liked hiding numbers in plain sight on the show, and that was the X-Files. And the number that kept popping up in the X-Files was 1013, because it was Chris Carter, the creator's birthday. And so there were rooms numbered 1013. You'd see 1013 on clocks. You'd see 1013 pop up over and over again. Anyone who's watched Lost, very much, you feel like the numbers took a nod from that. And The Leftovers is a spiritual sequel to Lost, and we're referencing the X-Files here. Is it conscious? Is it just coincidence? I don't know. Don't mistake coincidence for fate. But if the X-Files is part of the Lost universe, is part of the Leftovers universe, you can bet Mulder and Scully would be in Jarden checking things out. That's all I'm saying. Because there's some weird stuff going on. I'm excited to see what this episode's all about. Let's jump right into it. This is episode 9 of season 2, 1013. Oh, no cold open. Okay. How long ago? Oh, there we go. Finally off the black screen. Meg! Is she doing coke?
I'm just looking for a sense.
And what kind of a sense are you looking for?
A sense of when.
When what?
You know what?
Oh, you mean the wedding?
Oh, we're flashing back for Meg.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I ordered this without the walnuts.
Oh, of course.
Megan, you're the most relentless person I've ever known. When you have a cause, there's no stopping you.
Mm-hmm.
What's today? October what?
1013.
13th. But 13 is unlucky. Date it tomorrow.
Her mom dies today.
October 14th.
Because wasn't there a reference in season 1 that their 1014 stole her grief? Mom's about to die.
Oh, I just thought of something that I have to tell you.
I really have to pee.
Go. Don't let me forget.
I'll be right back.
The ladies don't say pee.
Is Mom allergic to walnuts? Is Mom going to die of a walnut allergic reaction? Jeez, Meg. Did Mom die while she was in the bathroom? What was Mom going to say? What was Mom's story? Oh. Was it just a plain old heart attack? Is Meg gonna show up in Miracle? Is she with... Oh, I thought she was with Tommy for a second. Is she undercover, or has she left the remnant?
Please forgive us as we're a little rough around the edges right now. We've only been up and running for a couple of months.
Oh, this
On
is...
your left, as you get off, there'll be...
Oh, is that the fiancé?
Tours, and please
So they went early.
If you ain't on that last bus, we're gonna come hunt you down. Welcome to Miracle. Come on!
Wow, okay, so this is early days of the park.
Miracle is the national park that surrounds and protects that town from those who would corrupt its exceptional properties. This crack in the street wasn't caused by a quake. It was a result of a gas explosion in the sewage system on October the 14th that sent manhole covers flying a few blocks over.
That happened in Mapleton, too. That happened to Kevin.
And to this day, Cecilia still wears that dress for a few hours, just in case.
Nice dress. Another psychic?
I've heard amazing things about him.
This is why we took a road trip to Texas, this guy.
They say that he's the real deal.
Is it Virgil?
She died the day before
Oh
the
no, it's
departure.
palm print guy.
People say I'm lucky
It's a crazy small world.
How's that?
that I know what happened to her.
Kevin and Nora were going to stay in his upstairs suite.
You need my handprint?
No. That is for people who want to know their future. You don't want to do that.
Maybe you should, though.
Chew that. Yeah, just spit it out.
And your him?
This is a unique technique.
She was gonna tell me something.
No disrespect to your mother or anything, Miss Abbott. You say a lot of stupid shit.
What do you mean?
No matter what I say to you, you're gonna be disappointed because it's not gonna fix what's broke inside.
Bullshit. Whatever it is that you're about to tell me is fucking bullshit.
Walnuts.
Yeah, he's real. So.
Are you sure you want to know?
So we're not going to find out, but she finds out. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's turned off.
Well,
He wasn't the real deal.
Yeah. She's done with him already. It's over. Just like that. Are we just with Meg all episode here? I'm fascinated if we are. It's such an interesting choice. Who else is she going to cross paths with in Miracle? Evie?
Want a baby carrot? You can't cry while you eat them. It's impossible.
Carrots and little sweet peas.
I would tell you a joke, but I don't know any.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Broken pencil.
This is the one she tells her dad.
Never mind, it's pointless.
I'm Evie.
Meg.
It's all pointless.
I'm sorry you didn't find whatever you were looking for here. No one ever does.
No one ever does.
who's that?
What's happening to the soundtrack right now? So freaking ominous.
She gave me some carrots. Let's get out of here.
We are done. That spit was so interesting. I'm trying to read symbolism and subtext into everything. Oh. There's GR and Miracle? Oh, no. Time jump. She's pregnant? School bus? Whoa! Meg's a frickin' terrorist. Oh my god. Is it a dud or is it real? Is it gonna... Seriously? They saved the driver and killed the kids. If it's gonna... No. It didn't go off. Okay, so it... What is that? What's the message? What on earth is the message there? Where are we? Are we still East Coast? This place is huge. Yeah.
What about the bus?
She talks.
Let's just have a conversation.
We don't target children.
Why not?
The authorities would overreact.
We stone each other to death, but we're afraid of the authorities. They're forgetting. Why do I have to just stand there when I can put my cigarette out in their fucking eye? That's a reminder.
She wants to go militant.
Violence is weakness.
You're wrong.
Is this going to be a schism in the GR?
I'm not authorized to plan my own action.
Just like you're not trying to purchase plastic explosives.
Oh, geez.
That's ridiculous.
We almost... Okay.
It is ridiculous.
We flashed on a trailer on the bridge to Miracle.
So?
Are they going to blow up the bridge?
You can count on me.
I'd been afraid to use it. Afraid of what it meant.
Oh, boy. Is this when
Next.
Tommy goes missing?
Who wants a hug? Do you want me to take your pain away, Meg?
No, she likes her pain.
I can do this for real.
She knows he's fake.
I don't want their money, and I don't want to build a fucking church.
We're helping people.
We? I'm the one up here lying.
It works.
Doesn't work on me. Your book didn't work out, so you figured you would pimp out your own fucking son so that you wouldn't have to run people over anymore, so that you didn't have to feel bad about leaving your whole fucking family.
Whoa.
Tommy, I'm so sorry.
Does Tommy go to Meg? She's just abandoning her dog? What the heck? Oh, and he's a pretty dog, too. He's such a good boy. Tommy needs a dog.
Where's your fucking whistle? Where is it?
Tommy.
Blow the whistle that brings Meg!
He needs to talk to her. I'm nervous that trailer we saw on the bridge for like a 1/10 of a second is packed full of explosives and Tommy's driving it.
I'll do anything. I just want to be a part of this.
You're not looking for this. You're looking for a family.
If I wanted a fucking family, I'd move to Texas.
What? Where in Texas?
Miracle?
The town is Jordan. Miracle's the national park that surrounds and protects it from those who had corrupted its exceptional properties.
Look at her quoting the audio
So
to
happen
her.
to be headed there myself.
Wow, I've never seen her actually like happy on this show.
I'm gonna need to see the bridge myself. I'll be there in the morning.
I think they're gonna blow the bridge. Stop the world from being able to see Jordan.
You must be curious about what I'm gonna do when we get to Texas. Because it's pretty fucking amazing what I'm gonna do.
She's kind of like the new Patty.
I know why you poured gasoline on me. I know why you threatened me to try to send a message to my mom. But why did you fuck me?
You wanna go dancing, Tom?
So where's your mom now?
When she died, we had her cremated and we shot her ashes into space.
That's the thing. You can do that.
Seems reasonable, right?
What's happening right now?
I don't know how to feel about this. Like, are they actually good for each other in this weird, messed up world? Or is she just completely manipulating him? Is this all part of her ramping things up? I mean, he just needs somebody to connect to. He needs family. He feels like his mom was using him. Plus, her smile's pretty damn beguiling. Like, I keep waiting for her to pull the rug out from under him.
I wanted to get you pregnant.
To get him
That's
pregnant.
why I fucked you, Tom.
Yeah, she's so hard to read. Oh, Tommy. There's a situation.
Open the chain.
Nobody's in white, but they're silent and writing on notepads. What exactly do we got? Is this a schism in the GR and this is her church? Her cult? We got a prisoner?
Where'd you find him?
Right outside the barn.
Did he see?
What's in the barn?
Yeah, we think so.
I didn't see anything. I don't
No,
even know
he's
what
like
you're talking
FBI or
about.
something. Or ATFEC.
Once it's over, it won't matter anymore.
Is tomorrow 10/14? Is it 10/13 again? Is this the 4-year anniversary?
Stone him.
Stone him? Do we even call this the GR? What is it exactly?
I don't want you to follow me.
So what am I supposed to do?
Stone him.
Make yourself useful.
So what's in the barn? Yeah, we're getting that sense. Yeah, Tommy, you're not going to find family with her. I'm assuming she's driving out to the camp right outside the park. Is she going to cross paths with Matt? I'll count down to the 14th. Okay. There's your bridge. They're gonna frickin' blow the bridge. Right? Like, that's her plan. Cut the world off from the miracle.
Megan?
There's Matt.
The priest.
You're talking.
Mm-hmm.
So you left them, the remnant?
I sure did.
Good for you.
Yeah, not in the way you think, Matt.
So the Rangers just won't let you in?
Their rules are very particular.
Wow. That doesn't seem fair. I think we both came here for the same reason. Because this place is safe.
No place is safe with Meg.
I started to think to myself,
if they blow the bridge,
there must be
no
somewhere
place is
that
safe.
the guilty remnant wouldn't work. And the people on the other side of that bridge, Matt, they were spared.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they're not in pain.
They're just not suffering like the rest of us are.
That's an interesting question. There's a lot of suffering on the other side of that bridge.
I don't think you're being entirely honest with me.
You think I'd lie to a priest?
I think it wouldn't matter to you one iota.
Today's the anniversary, isn't it? Your mother's death. You do remember attacking me in Mapleton? I was outside your house handing out flyers with your mother's photo on them.
Oh.
I'd forgotten that.
Well, then I apologize.
What did he say about her mom? Matt's no dummy. But I can't imagine he can suspect what she's up to.
Can I ask you something? What are you waiting for? Just over the bridge.
Storm the bridge. Just have...
You want it.
If everybody just ran...
You're not doing anything to get it. You're waiting for me.
The leader. What's in the barn? I mean, is it just explosives? It's a trailer rigged with explosives is my guess, but this show very much has a way of subverting my expectations. Yeah, there's the trailer we saw. What? What? She's alive? She's with the GR? Who
are you?
Evie left. They all left for the GR. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Base.
That's explosive in a way I was not anticipating. So the girls staged their disappearance. They've been gone for... God damn it! Yeah, it made no sense that they departed, but of course your mind's gonna go there because... And so we know they're gonna take the trailer onto the bridge. But what's the plan at that point? Are the girls going to blow themselves up on the bridge? Is the explosives a complete red herring? Are the girls going to arrive back in Miracle and be part of the GR? I mean, this kind of explains the running naked back in the season premiere. Like these girls are, I mean, the three of them are very, very close. They spend a lot of time together talking and thinking about stuff. But they clearly been planning this. I don't think they were just like accidentally convinced in the moment to just abandon the car and join the GR. I feel like the seeds were planted earlier, but then, so the question is, were the seeds planted, was Meg directly involved? Oh man. Did Meg and Evie stay in touch since they first met years ago. Everybody's in Texas now. Lori's in Texas, Tommy's in Texas, Meg's in Texas. Everyone else has already moved to Texas. And we went another episode without clearing up any of the cliffhangers from the end of episode 7. I don't care, because this was amazing. We've never spent this much time with Meg. We've gotten to know a little bit about her, but she's never been the primary character of an episode. And so this was something unique and different, and we go back to that day before, and I hadn't recalled when I was talking about 1013 at the top of the episode that it was also the day that Meg's mom died. But it came back to me as soon as we saw Meg. So mom died. Things we don't know but were revealed to characters this episode. We don't know what Meg's mom was going to say to her just before she died. But our psychic, handprint dude, he told Meg, and that changed everything for Meg. Meg walked out of that house a different woman than she walked in. She walked in love, engaged, looking for help, and she came out cold, distant, and with some new insight, some new perspective. And you have to think that directly led to her calling off the engagement, her joining the GR, everything else that happened in Mapleton later on. We found out what happened with Lori and Tommy. Tommy was probably pretty darn close to on the nose when he said Lori was just using him when her book failed. Tom might be the most lost character on this show, which is saying a heck of a lot. I feel for him, man. Like he's looking for, I don't know, a genuine connection. He doesn't feel he can get it with his family. He thought he might have had it with Megan there for a minute, but she's really just utilizing him. She doesn't look at him as anything special. You know, as soon as they arrived at the, I can't call them the GR anymore. They talk. I mean, yes, they still write notes. Most of them are silent, but talking seems to be a thing. They smoke, yes, but they don't wear white. It feels like there's been a schism in the GR, and she started the militant Protestant version of GR. I mean, it's the history of organized religion in a nutshell. But she's on a mission, and the mission involves the trailer. Now we know it involves our 3 missing girls as well. Now we know it involves the bridge, but what else is in the trailer? Is the trailer packed full of explosives, or is it just where the girls have been living, hiding out? Because the girls seem to be classic GR. They're in white. They're writing notes. I didn't see them smoking, but nevertheless, we had that confrontation between Meg and the other 3 GR women back on the New Jersey, I'm assuming. New Jersey, New York, somewhere in there, early in the episode, after Meg dropped the fake grenade on the bus. And they tell Meg, Meg asks, why don't we target children? And the response is, for the same reason we don't invite them into the homes. It attracts too much attention. Well, Meg attacked that bus. No one was hurt, but it draws attention. And now she's got 3 young girls. They're still children. They're still high school kids, even though they're teenagers. They're children hiding out with the GR. And they're intricately involved with whatever her plan is. But what that plan is exactly, who knows? But it's big enough that Meg thinks she may have attention from ATFEC and maybe other government agencies. Maybe that bike rider was actually an undercover an undercover ATFEC agent, and the risk is high enough that the smart thing in her mind is, let's stone him to death. So yeah, they may have killed a government agent to further this cause, to further this action, to draw attention. Because that Meg's big fear is that that people are forgetting. The GR serves as a reminder. Meg doesn't think the GR's methods are working any longer. People are tuning them out, and things need to be ramped up. And so this is the ramping up. But what it involves, I just don't know. But the next episode, hopefully, we're going to find out. Last season ended with the GR on fire and essentially razed to the ground in Mapleton. What's this season going to end with? If Meg's goal is blowing up the bridge, then what does that do exactly? It basically says Jarden's off limits. You can't go there. The people that live there are cut off, and B, the rest of the world can't visit because it's just the one bridge in and out of town. It's very weird geography in the middle of Texas, but I get that it serves the story well. So let's make it a very controlled access point. It's even only one lane. You can't have comings and goings at the same time. It's only going in or only leaving. So is that enough of a statement? If you cut off Jarden from the rest of the world, what does that say about the place, about the idea of miracles, about the idea of hope, reminding people of what happened on 10/14? I think we're 4 years ago now, because I feel like we were coming up on the 3-year anniversary at the start of season 1. And then if you're blowing up the bridge, like, are the girls suicide bombers? Are they, like, no one would know they were on it, involved. Like if you're riding a pack of a trailer full of C4, there's no bodily remains to be found of you. So what purpose does that serve? So that makes me think maybe we're not blowing things up physically. What does the return of the girls to Jarden do? If they remove themselves from their families, if they stop talking, if they start up a guilty remnant chapter in Jarden, what does that do? This revelation that the girls are alive also really does a number on a lot of our assumptions, because there's certain types of characters on this show that we trust. We take them for their word, because it feels like they have a greater connection to the universe than the average person. Michael, Evie's sister, has his faith. He's a strong member of the church. It feels like he's got a special connection to God. And he was certain that Evie was gone. Not run away, not kidnapped, none of that. Gone. Enough so that he scraped off the orange sticker from the outside of their house. Well, he's wrong. Evie's alive. Patty, Hurley from Lost, always said it's easier to trust dead people. And so when we have all these conversations with dead Patty and Kevin, we're kind of taking Patty at her word. She seems to know things, and she says early on, I think when Kevin first wakes up in the drained pond, those girls are gone. And now that we know that's wrong, it feels like, you know what, maybe Lori was right. When Lori gave her explanation a couple episodes ago to Kevin that it's all just a psychotic break, Kevin's heard Lori talk about her patients, including Patty, and Patty's messed up relationship with Neil, and this is all in Kevin's data banks somewhere. And the things she is saying to him are just maybe his assumptions. The girls are gone. That's what he thinks. So he has Patty say it to him. It's going to be a doozy of a season finale. I have no idea what to expect. What an awesome turn this episode. What an interesting choice to make it all about Meg. I'm fully on board, and I am so excited to see where this goes next. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This is such a thought-provoking show. I can only imagine what the rewatch must be like, knowing what's coming. certainly feeling a little less lost and a little less confused, but I imagine there's so much more nuance that's revealed to you in dialogue and action because you understand the characters better. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time here on Neil Talks with me today. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.